Mark Martin is widely considered as the best NASCAR driver to never win a Cup Series championship. He finished second in standings 5 times, with the first time being in 1990 and the last in 2009, 20 seasons apart. Further, he finished top 6 in points for 11 seasons in a row, dating from 1989 to 1999. This will be a list of 10 of Mark's worst crashes in chronological order. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoy, and make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe as we're closing in on 50,000 subscribers. Anyways, let's get into the list.
Darrell Waltrip as they draft down the backstretch. Tremendous side-by-side racing and a crash. Mark Martin's car lifts off the ground but does not go over. But this crash is going to involve several cars.
You see Hut Strickland in the mud. There's a man in the mud outside, and they're running.
It was bound to happen. Lake's speed is damaged badly, so is Rusty Wallace. The Sunoco car of Terry Labonte on the right.
After rain pushed the 1991 Winston 500 to Monday, the drivers were ready to go. In what would be the second of 2 crashes of the day, Kyle Petty, Ernie Irvan, and Mark Martin were racing 3 wide whenever they made contact, and it resulted in a big one. Mark luckily didn't go over, but it was still a wild ride. He was able to get back out there and finish the race 37 laps down in 24th place. The puddles in the infield caused troubles for several drivers who went laps down because they were stuck, even though they didn't have that much damage, and it resulted in an extra lengthy caution.
No brakes.
Oh, thank God.
He's getting out of that baby.
Oh my God, thank you.
Mark infamously flew past the inside wall, went through a fence, and was finally stopped by another interior guardrail. He was collected in a multi-car spin and was unable to save his car and had suspected brake issues as the car did not slow down at all. Obviously, the wreck could have been much worse if the second guardrail wasn't there at all, or if he flew over it like he almost did.
How did that camera live through all that?
Tony Stewart. Big Stewart hit him. Tony Stewart hit Mark Martin, who then collects Ward Burton off the wall.
Come on the flag. Nobody's in your mirror.
Tony was looking and looking and looking, and he took out Mark Martin, who then collected Ward Burton. Down, and he's going to climb out safely. He was running in 8th.
With just 15 laps to go in the Winston in 2000, Tony Stewart flat out dumped Mark Martin. Stewart would be knocked out of the race just a handful of laps later, involved in another big wreck. Ward Burton was just an innocent bystander, but was able to carry on. Interestingly, the top 3 finishers in the race were named Dell. Dell Jr. won, with Dell Jarrett and Dale Earnhardt Sr. behind.
Caution is out at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We have had a crash down in turn number 1 involving Mark Martin. We also understand the car of Jeff Gordon is damaged. The safety crew is at the Valvoline Ford, and Mark Martin is climbing out uninjured. We'll take a look at what happened as the cars went down into turn number 1 on the 16th lap.
Mark would be dumped in this wreck as well, just 2 months after the previous one on the list. As I always emphasize in my videos, the angle of the wall at Indy is so much sharper than most tracks. Combined with speeds they used to carry there, it results in a nasty wreck.
We see the contact between Mike Waltrip and Mark Martin as they go down to the turn, and then the contact between Mike Skinner and Mark Martin that sends him hard into that outside wall.
Very, very hard.
I know we say it a lot, but those fuel cells in those cars are amazing.
Mark Martin did walk away from the car to the ambulance.
They may have some slight cosmetic damage in the crash. Trouble in turn 1. Oh, car on its roof. Michael Waltrip. Mark Martin is in it. One of the championship contenders.
Elliott Sadler, the Bolson of 38.
Heavy damage.
I did just do a video on this race, but Mark was at the center of this big one and had multiple hard hits. I mean, just look at the state of that car. He was the pilot behind the car that inevitably flipped over Waltrip, and he was T-boned, Had hard contact with the outside wall, all in the same wreck, so pretty bad one for him.
Tags. The third. Just tags him. Just doesn't take a whole lot. Michael coming here.
Poor Michael, he has no place. He makes contact with Rusty Wallace and Mark Martin.
That's what sent him over.
Mark's the one that launched him.
Oh, man, those cars just getting by on the bottom tonight.
Speeding on entry the last time by. You see his teammates pushing. We got a crash.
Ooh, hard. Mark Martin hard in the wall. Robbie Gordon involved. Yaley involved.
Oh, man.
In one of the hardest hits in Charlotte's long history in the Cup Series, J.J. Yaley was trying to make it to pit road. When you try to pit from the middle of the track, then problems are going to happen. Yaley obviously didn't see Mark and turned him head-on into the outside wall. Although JJ was just a rookie, he struggled a lot in the 2006 season. Fellow rookie and teammate Denny Hamlin had 2 wins and 20 top 10s, and his other teammate Tony Stewart had 5 wins. Yaley would collect just 3 top 10s in 2006, and would be one of 2 drivers to race a full season for Joe Gibbs and never win a race there. Further, he has the 2 statistically worst seasons by a full-time Joe Gibbs driver since the creation of the team in 1992.
And he decides he's going to go down a pit lane. You can't do that. You can't just decide I'm going to come down a pit lane when you got guys running behind you 170 miles per hour.
Caught up in some problems there, but big crash down the backstretch. Oh, Mark Martin. David Gilliland. Huge accident.
38 car of Gilliland. Robert Yates' car, heavy contact, and then Mark Martin in the 0-1.
David Gilliland spun on the backstretch, and Mark went to the inside to try to avoid the spinning 38 machine. He made the wrong decision and plowed right into the side of Gilliland. Mark was part-time in 2007 for the first time since 1987, and it looked like his career was coming to a close. Little did fans know at the time, he wasn't done yet.
Racers right behind this incident. Watch what Jeff saw.
Spin in front of you, spin in front of you. Stay down, stay down. Go back up, go back up. There you go. Great job, boss. Great job.
Yeah. Oh, here goes Kurt Busch around. Oh.
Crash behind you. Crash.
Oh, Mark's upside down. Mark Martin is over on his roof. Back on his wheel. Into the wall. Casey Mears, Rudiman is there, Reagan is there, Robbie Gordon, Jeff Gordon.
Coming to the white flag, Mark would be the second car of the day to go upside down. However, 2009 would be a career resurgence for him, picking up 5 wins and finishing second in points at 50 years old. To add to the context, in the previous 9 seasons, he only had 4 wins. Further, in 2009 he accumulated 7 poles, the most of his career, and 30 lead lap finishes, another career high.
The white flag.
Watch the one coming down.
Oh. Man. Yeah, you can't watch something like that. You could hear him say, watch the one coming down, but...
Casey Kane gets turned around. Greg Bickle involved. Mark Martin is there. No caution has come out. They're going to let him race back as Gurney piles in, and now the caution.
Casey Kane was pushed into the grass by AJ Allmendinger and was sent spinning across the track directly into the path of Mark. He hit him so hard that Kane went airborne. Martrix Jr. also came in from behind and lifted the back of Mark's car up as well.
Truex is in there. Here's a 39 that we saw come off of turn 3, just in the gas.
Oh, Ambrose hit the inside guardrail.
Strange and terrible wreck as Mark Martin was caught up in an accident in front of him off turn 4, spun down pit road, and caught the butt end of the opening of pit wall. You see Mark climbing from the car there, fortunately, because look where that car hit that wall, just behind the driver's compartment.
After all of the wrecks on the list, possibly the scariest one happened in 2012. Mark Martin set on pole and had led about 50 of the 65 laps so far, and was leading whenever the slow cars of Bobby Labonte and Juan Pablo Montoya got together. Casey Kane, in his second wreck on the list in a row, got into the back of Mark and sent him towards pit road. We're lucky that he didn't go through the opening on pit road or that he didn't hit any heavy equipment. It could have been a lot worse for Mark as well, as he hit the end of the wall on the driver's side. It was still a pretty heavy impact nonetheless, with a very sudden stop. Unfortunately, this race was his best chance to win in the last few years of his career. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. Hope you did enjoy. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did, and then also let me know what driver you want me to do in the comments down below. Anyways guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.